Hello, I'm John Spruce and I'm an Enterprise Agile coach and trainer from Agile Centre. This Introduction to Agile course that we do helps you understand a lot more about the underlying principles behind Agile ways of working. Also helps to explain the Agile Manifesto, which is a good rule for the game with regards to adopting Agile. We also explore Scrum, and the introduction to Scrum also covers off things like the roles of Scrum, the artifacts of Scrum, and the events of Scrum as well. It's a high-level introduction into Agile and Scrum ways of working. This introductory course is a one-day course, and it enables all of the attendees to participate in simulations and exercises which explores each one of these different areas to give them an initial understanding of these elements of the framework. Agile ways of working were initially created to help companies respond to an ever-changing and complex environment. Ultimately, there's a lot of change in the world, there's a lot of complexity in the world as well. And if you don't shorten the feedback loops to the customer, you don't know if you're building the right things. So all of this stuff helps us understand if we're building the right thing for our customers as early as possible. It's helpful to test hypotheses, it's helpful for us to understand our assumptions, and it's helpful for us to get really under the skin of what's happening for the customer. The course itself is certified by the Scrum Alliance, and you'll get a Scrum Foundation certificate from it. After the course, you'll get access to an online assessment which will help you validate your learning from the course. We've built this Scrum Foundations course to be delivered both in the classroom and in person, as well as online for remote workers. And we use the similar exercises, but we've adapted them for both scenarios so that there is still a lot of collaborative learning and there's a lot of engagement from both sides. We don't train from the front of the room, we work with you and train from the back of the room. You are part of the experience and you learn as you go. We want to look at your context and understand where you want to move to with regards to this learning, and so we build the courses to help you understand that as we go. After this one-day Introduction to Agile course, the attendees will not only get a certificate of completion from the Scrum Alliance and access to an evaluation tool to validate their learning, they're also going to have a shared context of what Scrum is and be able to apply that in the workplace.